Club Friendlies Queen's Park Rangers vs Brighton Hove Albion prediction, team news, lineups preview. After returning from their trip to Japan, Brighton Hove Albion continue preparations for the new Premier League season on Saturday, when they meet Queen's Park Rangers at Loftus Road. Following two comprehensive wins under new management, the Seagulls tackle a QPR side that are just 1 week away from kicking off their championship campaign. Match preview. Following a 5-1 victory over Kashima Antlers that saw new signing Yankuba Minteh score on his club debut, Brighton went on to taste more preseason success in their second game of a recent visit to Japan. Ex-Newcastle United winger Minteh was on target again as the goal-hungry Seagulls won 4-2 against Tokyo Verdy, wrapping up a positive trip for new boss Fabian Hürzeler. The 31-year-old took over from Roberto De Zerbi, who departed after less than 2 seasons on the South Coast and joined Marseille earlier this summer, becoming the youngest full-time boss of a Premier League team to date. Last term, Albion had to deal with the demands of domestic and continental duties for the very first time, and despite enjoying their experience in Europe, they ultimately ran out of steam and finished 11th in the top-flight standings. After securing a top-6 spot the previous season, that represented a rather disappointing outcome, so former St. Pauli boss Hürzeler will be keen to prove his credentials in the campaign ahead. Following their visit to Loftus Road, Brighton will host La Liga side Villarreal in their final warm-up friendly, before travelling to Merseyside for an opening day clash with Everton in the Premier League on August 17. Having closed out their latest championship campaign with 3 straight wins, Queen's Park Rangers finished 6 points clear of the drop zone, with a shock 4-0 defeat of promotion-chasing Leeds United ultimately sealing their safety. Head coach Martí Cifuentes can now prepare for his first full season, with the aim of improving significantly on the London club's recent struggles. After starting their summer itinerary with a 2-0 win over Andorra's Santa Coloma, his side hit Spanish Minos L'Escala for 11 goals without reply in a game which Ilias Chair notched a second-half hat-trick, but 2 subsequent defeats have since checked their momentum. Beaten 2-0 by Tottenham Hotspur and 1-0 by Reading over the past couple of weeks, Rangers are therefore aiming to avoid finishing pre-season with a 3-game losing streak. Following Saturday's final friendly against opponents that won 2-1 when they last visited Loftus Road in 2017, QPR will play their first championship fixture at home to West Bromwich Albion on August 10, before visiting Cambridge United for an EFL Cup tie 3 days later. Team news. Though they were without some senior players for their tour of Japan, home favourite Kaoru Mitoma captained Brighton in Tokyo last week, after being sidelined by a back injury for most of 2024. Julio Enciso is still away at the Olympics and Solly March has yet to return from injury, while club captain Lewis Dunk was offered an extended break after representing England at Euro 2024. Last term's top scorer João Pedro has also been unavailable. New arrivals Mats Wiefer and Yankuba Minteh, plus January signing Valentin Barco, who has impressed in preseason so far, should all feature. But it remains to be seen if Napoli-linked Billy Gilmour will be involved. Borussia Dortmund-bound Pascal Gross has already played his last game for the Seagulls. Meanwhile, QPR's Lyndon Dykes returned from the injury that ruled him out of Euro 2024 last week, but having limped off against Reading after coming on as a second-half substitute, the Scotland striker is a doubt for this weekend. Nonetheless, new Boyzone Sealer came on for the final half hour, and the Slovenia international is set to feature in the final third on Saturday, perhaps making his first start. Former France under-21 goalkeeper Paul Nardi joined the Hoops earlier this summer and should continue between the posts. Queen's Park Rangers' possible starting lineup: Nardi, Dunn, Cook, Clark-Salter, Pull, Field, Callback, Smith, Anderson, Chair, Sealer. Brighton Hove Albion possible starting lineup: Steele, Milner, Van Heck, Veltman, Barco, Moran, Yalkoi, Osman, Minteh, Mitoma, Welbeck. We say, Queen's Park Rangers 1-3 Brighton Hove Albion. Blessed with a sizable squad, Brighton can field plenty of fresh legs and talented stars, while QPR's options are far more limited. While the hosts are further along in their pre-season schedule, their Premier League visitors should come out on top this weekend. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.